Good evening, everyone. So before the show, we have something very important to do, and that is we are going to give out our Spyglass Award. So the Spyglass Award is one of my favorite things about the Friends of Ruth Gordon Amphitheater. It was started when essentially myself and Maria went to visit Louise Larea, the former First Lady. Her husband, Mayor Joe Larea, is the one that commissioned this amphitheater, and her family kept it going for many decades for the people of Quincy. So when she said she wanted to give us something to thank us for keeping this going, we were like, no, we want to give you something to pay homage to what you've done. And that's something that we thought would be really nice to just continue on every year, because as we like to say, all you need is love. Love is what makes everything happen in this world, okay? And so if you're not giving back to others and appreciating others and spreading the love, then, then you're in trouble. So you want to be always, giving back. And so what we want to do is honor somebody incredibly special tonight, and that is Laurie Earl, who is sitting up front here with her family. Laurie is somebody who is just so special. I remember when I first met Laurie, we were all here having a protest in the rain on that very first day, as some of you may remember. And I actually brought my laptop, strangely enough, out in the rain and showed Laurie a presentation I was working on. And she said, well, who wouldn't love that? And then and with her big smile and her enthusiasm, she said, all right, we need to book a community room. We're going to make this happen. Let's go, ladies. And she just led the charge, and that's what Laurie is like. She's an educator. She's an inspirer. She is one of the sort of founding, members that got us off the ground, although we could not convince her to join the board because she has too many other things going on in her life. But she has always been the person that has just kept us balanced, kept us going, and kept positive love, going as well. So the other thing I love about Laurie is that she very tragically lost her daughter, Esther, years ago to cancer. And as a result of that, Laurie rose above that pain, and she has made an incredible difference for children with cancer and their families in our community. Through her organization, This Star Won't Go Out. So for all of these reasons, we want to honor you, Laurie, today with the Spyglass Award, which is a little bit of Ruth, okay? Because Ruth, when she was a young woman venturing off for her dreams, her father gave her the spyglass. And the spyglass symbolized, that, well, it basically, he said, you could sell this spyglass, and with the money you get for this spyglass, you can get to your dreams if you ever fall on hard luck. That was the idea. But Ruth was just somebody that inspired us all, not only because this amphitheater is named for her, but because she has such chutzpah, such fighting spirit, and that is Laurie Earl. So I want to invite a friend of Laurie's, Maria, a longtime friend, Maria Mulligan, to say a few more words about Laurie before we present her with the award.
Thanks, Sarah. That was really awesome. What a great introduction. Okay, so Laurie. I wrote a few words about our friendship. I've known you for about 3 years, and I first met you at a council meeting of all places. We were advocating for composting food waste, because that's kind of what we like to do. It's very weird. And then I bumped into you at the Quincy Tree Alliance, and then I realized then that we both had something in common. We both find it weirdly satisfying to attend council meetings, testify at public hearings, and write 1 million letters to our counselors. Yeah, you like my letters, don't you? Yeah, I know you do. And advocate for the protection of our open space, green space, and public spaces just like this one. So, Lori, you're not just a great citizen. You are a great human, friend, advisor, and always willing to help. So, Lori, like the walls of this amphitheater, you rock.
So I get the honor of actually presenting you the award. And I'm going to read to you what is on this, which is to Lori Earle, Director of The Stars Won't Go Out, in recognition of your courageous community leadership and advocacy for children and families in need, you are presented this award from the Friends of Ruth Gordon Amphitheater on August 2025. Thank you for everything. You want to see it? And by the way, the spyglass is engraved as well, if you want to see what a spyglass looks like, because a couple people were asking what they are. So
To be a spy or a pirate
you can be a spy
or
or
both?
a pirate, whatever you want.
or both?
And you can see it's engraved on there as well.
I'm gonna swap with you for a minute because I'd love to say a few words.
Absolutely. There you go.
This is a huge honor for me. Most of the work that you do when you do speaking out at places like City Hall and stuff is not paid attention to by anybody. So it's wonderful to see all of these amazing people and to thank you guys for such a great honor and to recognize the importance of speaking our minds and saving the things that matter the most to us. I remember standing here in the rain, freezing. Fortunately, I had a coat on, and we kind of didn't know what to do, but I grew up with a preacher dad, so I just said, okay, everybody, we got to start talking about what we're going to do to save this amphitheater and change the city's mind from turning it into one more playground filled with debris from the renovations nearby. And we're told that probably wasn't going to happen, but I don't know. It was written down. And so so that's just one time that I got to get involved, and this is one time. What's wonderful about this place is that look around you. It was a victory. It's not always a victory. And the amount of people that have come through here in 3 years for these Free Fridays has been thousands and thousands of people. And I've met people that come here from Cambridge and Lexington and all over the place, and they come because they hear about it. So I just wanted to say a couple words about me. My family moved to Quincy almost 20 years ago now because our daughter Esther Grace was diagnosed with thyroid cancer. It was already far spread, and she was just 12 years old. We chose to come here so we could get to Dana-Farber and Children's Hospital a lot easier. She lived with her cancer for 4 more years. And passed away when she was 16. She had become friends with John Green. John Green, the author, and he's one of his most famous movies is The Fault in Our Stars. And so when she passed away, he wrote that book and dedicated it to our daughter Esther. It became a New York Times bestseller, and of course, so did Esther's book. Her memoir was printed in 2014. And I'm mentioning that not so much for the vainglory, but because this is Quincy 400 is being celebrated this year. And so the Thomas Crane Library, which is a gorgeous historical building, is doing exhibits each week. And next week on the 18th is the exhibit for Esther as an author from Quincy. And so 3 books that have her writings in them will be exhibited at Thomas Crane Library. You know, Ruth Gordon grew up here in Quincy on Winthrop Avenue, excuse me. She faced adversity, just like our Esther faced adversity, just like so many of us do. And did you know that it actually doesn't show up in too many places, but Ruth Gordon had a disability herself. which might have come from perhaps rickets as a child, and she was bow-legged. And it was significant enough that she felt that was why she wasn't always getting, it might keep her from getting the parts she wanted as an actress, which was her goal in life. And so at the age of 20, she checked herself into a hospital in Chicago, had both of her legs broken and reset so that they could be straight. And went on to become an acclaimed actress and writer of plays. So 1920, having my legs broken and doing a surgery in a hospital in Chicago, that would have been a scary thing to go through. I've also watched the adversity that happens to other people. My brother had disabilities related to autism spectrum, and I saw what it was like when he was not accepted and people teased him and made fun of him, and I became a pretty strong advocate. I think there were a few people I hit a few times, telling them to quit it and leave my brother alone. And it taught me from an early age that people needed advocates, that not everybody stood in the same space. And sometimes people needed a little more time and a little more effort and a little more help. So when you look around here, you see a place that we saved because we were fierce advocates. You can't always win. A lot of times you don't. But you've got to speak up. John Green, our friend, said that we are surrounded by opportunities to take action against injustice. Hope is always justified, even if it's not always realized. So don't forget that, hope. Hope is so essential. I didn't expect to find out in late June that I had lymphoma cancer. I think I thought there was a pass. If you had a child that had cancer, certainly the parent wouldn't get it. I'm in treatment now with an optimistic prognosis. They say it's a curative treatment. Just like you, I don't know what tomorrow holds, but I do hold out hope. Our quiet beetle friend, George Harrison, understood that what we have is today. And here's his quote: "It's being here now that's important. There's no past and there's no future. Time is a very misleading thing. All there is ever is the now. We can gain experience from the past, but we can't relive it. And we can hope for the future, but we don't know if there is one." So, make the now count. And I thank you again for this really big honor. And I'm so pleased to accept your award.
Laurie, can we have your family come up for a picture, family?
Can the family come up for a picture, please?
Good evening, Quincy! All right, this microphone is nice and loud today, so hopefully everybody can hear me. Even the deaf person at the back over there. All right, so tonight we have Smiles by the Miles ice cream. It's a beautiful evening for an ice cream, so go and buy your ice cream over there. We have our favorite in the entire city of Quincy, actually favorite everywhere, beer vendor, Break Rock Brewing at the top. We have Black's Creek Barbecue, awesome barbecue, and we have George's Greek Taverna, Greek food. So, what else is going on? Next week, I'm going to announce next week now. Next week we have 60s Thunder, an awesome 60s hits cover band. And in 2 weeks' time, we have Studio 2, Beatles cover band, who are phenomenal, always fill this venue. Now, my dear wife, who you just saw up here a moment ago, Anne Danby, I had wanted to start a theatre company for many years, and a couple of years ago, Thalia Theatre Troupe did its first presentation here on this stage in a production of Remembering Ruth, telling the story of Ruth Gordon. And last year, Thalia Theatre Troupe put on the Shakespeare Bridge play, which went down very well. It was absolutely hilarious. And this year they've done a production of Vincent at the Q Arts Gallery in the centre of the city. Now, I mention this because in September the 13th, about a month from now, on a Saturday, we are having a festival here put on by Thalia Theatre Troupe with the Friends of Ruth Gordon Amphitheatre. We have 5 one-act plays. We will have booths and presentations based about Quincy. And then we will have some music to end the day. Now, all the plays are Quincy related. One of them has been written by a Quincy native, and all of them are related to Quincy, so that's awesome. The booths are all related to Quincy. It's all part of helping Quincy to celebrate 400 years. So there are flyers up at the T-shirt stall and the beer stall, so please grab one so you don't forget, and we look forward to seeing you next month on 13th. All right, without any further ado, if there is a band nearby. Yes, there's a band nearby. I've been looking forward to this band playing here all year because I love the music of Pink Floyd. So I give you Echoes of Floyd.
I've always been mad. I know I've been mad, like most of us have. They had to explain why you were mad, even if you were not mad.
She's often inclined to borrow somebody's dreams till tomorrow. There is no other day. Let's try it another way. You'll lose your mind and play free games for me. See Emily play. Soon after dark, Emily cries out, gazing through trees and sorrow, hardly a sound till tomorrow. There is no other day. Let's try it another way. You'll lose your mind and play free games for me. See Emily play. Put on a gown that touches the ground. Float on a river forever and ever, Emily. There is no other day. Let's try it another way. You'll lose your mind and play free games for me. See Emily play. certain teachers who would hurt the children any way they could by pouring their derision upon anything we did, exposing every weakness, however carefully hidden by the kids. But in the town it was well known when they got home at night, the fat psychopathic wives would thrash them within inches of their lives. Summer evening birds are calling. Summer Sunday, and hear the sound of music in my ears. Distant bells, new mown grass smells so sweet. By the river, holding hands, roll me up and lay me down. And if you see, don't make a sound. Pick your feet up off the ground. And if you hear, as the warm night falls, the silver sound from a tongue so strange, sing to me, sing to me. When that fat old sun in the sky is falling, summer evening birds are calling. Children's laughter in my ear, as last sunlight disappears. And if you see, don't make a sound. Pick your feet up off the ground. And if you hear, as the warm night falls, the silver sound from a tongue so strange, sing to me, sing to me. When that fat old sun in the sky is falling, summer rains.
is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me down to lie. Through pastures green, he leadeth me beside the waters by. With bright knives he releaseth my soul. He maketh me to hang on hooks in high places. He converteth me to land covenants. For lo, he hath great power and great hunger. When cometh the day, we lonely ones, through quiet reflection and great dedication, master the art of karate. Lo, we shall rise up, and then we'll make the mother's eyes water.
Hating and babbling, we fell on his neck with a scream. Wave upon wave of demented Avengers march cheerfully out of obscurity into the dream, 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 Have you heard the news? The dogs are dead. You better stay home and do what you're told. Get out on the road, you wanna go home. You shout in your sleep. Perhaps the price is just too steep. Is your conscience at rest? If it was put to the test, and you awake with a start to find the beating of your heart. Just one man beneath the sky. Just who is just too high. You said sail across the sea of long past thoughts and memories. And childhood said your fantasies merge with harsh realities. And then as the setting's hoist, you find your eyes are growing moist. All the fears you never voiced, say you got to make the final choice. Who are you and who am I? Say we know the reasons why. Some are born and some may die. Beneath one infinite sky high. There'll be war and there'll be peace, but everything will one day cease. And all the irons turn to rust, and all the proud man turn to dust. So all things in time will mend. So the song will end. when you were young. You shone like the sun. Shine on, you crazy diamond. Now there's a look in your eye, like black holes in the sky. Shine on, you crazy diamond. You caught in the crossfire, childhood exploded, rolled on the steel. Come on, you target, far away locked up. Come on, So welcome to the machine.
silence, hanging on and dying. Desperation is the English way. The time is gone, the song is over. Thought I had something more to say.
I'm not frightened of dying. Any time will do, I don't mind. Why should I be frightened of dying? See no reason for it, you've got to go sometime.
It's a gas. And grab that cash with both hands and make a stash. Look hot caviar for start daydream. Think about me a football team. Buddy, get back.
mean, they're going to kill you. So, like, if you give them a quick, short, sharp shock, they don't do it again. Dig it? I mean, he got off light because I could have given him a thrashing. I only hit him once. It's only a difference of right and wrong, innit? I mean, good manners don't cost nothing, do they? Hey.
It's what the fighting's all about. Out of the way, it's a busy day. I've got things on my mind. Oh, what of the price of tea and a slice? The old man died.
We want to say thank you so much. It's a great night to be alive and to be here. Wouldn't you say? I think so. What a great night. Thank you for having us and for joining us, and thank you to the friends of this wonderful place for inviting us to be here. We've got a couple more, but they're kind of rockers, so that felt like a good time to say thank you. And hope to see you again. Thank you.
joker with your head down in the pig pen saying, keep on digging, big stain on your fat chin. What do you hope to find down in the pig mine? You're merely alive. You're merely alive, but you really ought to cry. Thank you so much. What's that? We got time for one more. Yeah? Two more? We've got two more on the list.
We're not actually certain we have time for two more, though.
He says we do.
Okay, we got two more. Hey, let's do two more. Hey, sing along, will you? I bet a bunch of you have been sitting there going, nah, I gotta sit through this whole thing. Stand up if you like. We only got a little bit of time left, and if you want to sing along, sing loud. Let's have some fun. Here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello, is there anybody in there? Just nod if you can hear me. Is there anyone home? Come on now. We're getting down. We're rocking easy, babe. Get you on your feet again. Relax, relax, relax. I need some information first. Just the basic facts. Can you show me what I heard?
There is no pain you are receiving. A distant ship smoke on the horizon. You are only coming through in waves. Your lips move, but I can't hear what you say. When I was a child, I had a fever. My hands felt just like two balloons. Now I've got the feeling once again. I can't explain, you will not understand. This is not how I am. I've become comfortably numb. I've become comfortably numb. Okay.
Just a little pinprick. Let me know. That you may feel a little sick. But could you stand up? I do believe it's working. Good. That'll keep you going for the show. Come on, it's time to go.
There is no pain you are receiving. A distant ship smoke on the horizon. You are only coming through in waves. It's smooth, but I can't hear what you say. When I was a child, I caught a fleeting glimpse out of the corner of my child's grown, the dream is gone. I've become comfortably numb.
This is a great place for live music. We've had a wonderful evening playing for you all. You're a great crowd. Lovely to see so many of you come out tonight. Thank you so much.